This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
Banter. Hey, well, this is what we've been doing. Our life is weird. Hang on. Welcome to another episode of the Royal We. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
What we normally do is we take headlines and we do not read the articles because facts only get in the way. We take the headlines, we have conjecture-based podcast conversations about them.
Yep.
If you want to send us headlines,
And you should.
you guys can do that at Royal WeCast on Twitter or royalwecast@gmail.com.
Gmail.
You can also send us sound effects to help us get from topic to topic. Sometimes we use them. Sometimes we don't use them.
Yeah.
It depends on how much air there is between stuff. Like if we got if the goose grief,
The goose grief.
goose grief.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Goose.
if the goof grease is flowing, it's not so necessary. But sometimes we do need help getting from topic to topic. If there is one, there is one. I don't know who did it. Probably us. Let's do it. So I recently, if you've listened to last week's episode, I recently sorted the grease.
Yeah. Into categories, curated.
It's been curated. This is episode 2 of Curated Grease. Curated. Let's do sex goo.
Yeah.
Here's one in sex goo that I found myself.
Okay.
This is like, I wouldn't believe it.
Okay. I don't believe it.
I don't know how things like, we're all sexual creatures here at the Wii. I don't believe things like, I guess they do happen. You hear about them. But I don't know. Let me just get you the headline, and you can judge for yourself.
Yeah.
You at home as well.
You looked over to the left.
I looked as if there was a camera, I broke the fourth wall. It doesn't even exist. Hey guys over there. If you want to play along at home and believe or not believe, you feel free to do. Here's the headline. Flight attendant orgy denied by airline despite being caught on camera.
How do you deny camera proof?
And what?
I could see it happening.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. But, how does that happen?
I don't know. I'm being conjectured.
But, you'll hear a story about, a bunch of teachers that fucked each other in the break room or something.
Yeah.
What? How are they navigating that? How are they? And they're also just fucking caution to the goddamn wind. Let's all fuck each other. And did it happen in an airplane, you think?
It was somewhere where there was a camera, so they didn't think it through, you know?
They're all just fucking a flight attendant.
You think but think of that environment. You're in a different city every night.
I could see flight attendants fucking each other, passengers, people.
Maybe they did it so much, they're just like, why don't we all just fuck each other?
Yeah, I'm tired of outsourcing this.
Yeah. Listen, our layover is just long enough to be annoying, but not long enough to go out and frolic about in the town. Just fuck each other tonight. I'm gonna fuck each other now.
Brought to you by United.
Denied.
Well, it's denied by. Of course, the airplane's going to deny it.
The airplane.
I've seen some things. The airline. I guess. Why does the airline have to say anything?
Right.
But how did it come out? I think it got put out on the internet or something. This footage. Some security guy was like, "Oh, I have seen." Because I have known people who are in security positions, and you better believe they have videos that are funny.
Oh yeah, I know some buddies that used to work at drunk tanks and things like that, and he's like, you would not believe some of the crazy shit that goes on in here.
I had a friend of the show. Not going to mention his name. He works for one of the. I'm not even going to mention the name where he works. He works for a casino somewhere.
Okay.
It's going to be easy to narrow down if you know who I am. But he works for a casino somewhere, and he's the head of the security there, or in some position. But he showed me cell phone footage where he recorded drunk people, just ramming stuff with their cars in the parking garages and chasing after each other and stuff. And him just howling laughing. Look at these dummies. Ridiculous. Because it's people who've lost a lot of money and now are drunk.
Yeah, right. That's the two. That's not
reckless.
A good. Yeah. I got nothing to live for. It was my house payment.
Damn you engines. Took all my money. Nate's still sick. Yeah. That's sexy news.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about it.
I don't know that I could.
Unlike the airlines, I don't deny it.
I've never been invited to an orgy. No. And I'm not sure. I don't have orgy written on my face, I don't think. I'm not sure that I'd be a guy who would get an invitation. I might have known people who are orgy people. And frankly, some of them are friends of the show. What's up? You not invite me to orgies? I remember I had a bunch of friends who went to this S&M dungeon one time, and I didn't go.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm still hurt about that. I'm not the fuck. I'm going to tell everybody, but...
Yeah, we talked about that. Just getting drunk and going to an S&M dungeon.
I'm into that. I mean, it'd be a funny time. It'd be a story to tell. I mean, I'm not into like really getting hit and nipple play and shit in front of strangers or in front of my friends even. But it would even. But it would be an interesting.
It would be a story that you would tell
an
for
event,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm down for things like that. You know, I'm not. You know what? If someone invited me to an orgy, that's all it would take. I wouldn't probably go, but I'd be like, it's the thought that counts when you're dealing out orgy invitations. Because I imagine, much like this episode is, orgies are heavily curated.
Yeah.
You can't just be flipping. You know, you're having a little get together at your apartment, and there's that kind of guy at the office that no one really hangs out with. You might be like, hey man, we're getting together with some drink, maybe play some games.
Yeah.
You throw him an invite to that,
Right, but you not the orgy time.
No. That's why I'm saying. That's why I have a hard time. Flight attendant orgy.
Well, I guess they all knew each other. Maybe there's just one flight attendant they didn't invite. It's like, why didn't you guys invite me?
And that's the guy who leaked the fucking tape.
Oh, I bet that is who did it.
Oh, fuck.
Next time you'll invite me to the orgy.
I think you'll find that I am an asset to all endeavors. This is why we didn't invite you, man. Great tits.
Ooh, way to give it to her, Rob. Get the fuck out of here, man. That would be a funny thing if you was ever invited to an orgy. Show up with a fruit salad dressed as like an alligator.
What?
Exactly, and you'd be like, I misunderstood.
I thought it'd be funny to just be doing like puns.
Oh,
I'm about to land this plane.
I thought you were saying just go and start doing whippets.
Yeah, you're on drugs.
Where are you getting those, man? You're butt naked already. No one else even has their clothes off. Just the first dude naked at an orgy. You don't want to be that guy.
I feel like you just gotta. I bet you orgies are. No matter who you are, no matter how many orgies you've attended, no matter how many mustaches you've ridden, I bet you. I bet you an orgy is always strange the first 20, 30 minutes.
You think? I don't know. I bet once you've done them, it's just...
If it's the same players involved, I bet you, yeah. I bet you like if you've all fucked in a group before, then it's like, hey man, we do that again? Yeah, dicks out, right? But
yeah,
if there's new players in a new environment, even if it's the same people, new environment, it's like, oh, you want to...
Try to see who's going to match up with it. Yeah, I bet there is a bit of...
put on something, and you're just kind of...
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they're just like...
I'm not in that world.
Maybe they just go in fucking tits and dicks flying.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You just slide it into holes and land in planes. Imagine if it was during flight.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's like Wolf on Wall Street. You've seen that episode.
That episode. That Hollywood episode.
That episode of a movie. Man, I don't know about this episode.
It was weird. They just put one out, but it was really long. It's a weird show. They do call them shows.
Now let's dip into science.
Okay, yeah, I like science.
It's funny that we just like... Here's the topic.
Yeah.
This one's also / bullshit. Genes of human mutants.
What? What?
No, it gets crazier. Point to a new superpower.
Not blue jeans. No, when you said genes, that's what...
No, they're DNA, man.
I was like, genes of human mutants. And I was like... Okay, first of all, that implies they're human mutants and someone's stealing their pants. Okay, I should...
Let me say it again. And this time...
Use your brain, Nate.
Genes, DNA, of human mutants point to a new superpower. Which is funny, the way they use the word new, as if there are already superpowers out there that humans do possess, but this is new.
The Sixth Sense.
And what could it be? Able to see far, a new color, a new smell, third nostril?
Able to see far, third nostril would be the worst. Or just one big nostril. Maybe your nipples will slowly move to the center of her chest and fuse to make one large nipple. Indeed.
I mean, it could be something like vascular health. Like you could run further.
Yeah, really superpower, not just an evolution. Like your appendix disappears, or like
yeah, you're not turning into metal. You don't have like
what could that be? We're going to have to click on that one probably because that's just saying a lot of nothing.
Okay, so here's the new game. I'm gonna try to find something crazier than that, and my list agrees.
Okay, because that's one of those things that's like I don't even know where to go for that because I'm just like what?
What do they possibly mean? Like what could or maybe just the genes point to it. Maybe they're like, holy shit, if we activate this and this,
yeah, we'll have the ears of a hawk and the eyes of a snail. Not what I should have said. I should have named something that had good hearing.
Lemur.
Fox.
Okay.
Lemur?
I don't know. Okay, so now, I mean, that's science, and that sounds like something we really want to talk about. Now I got to find something that we want to talk about more than superpower people.
Okay.
And here's one in crazy people.
Oh.
Here's one in the topic, crazy people. I guess we just go down this list. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how the curated episodes work. First, we were in sex goo.
Yep.
Which is kind of an often ignored topic of the Goof Grease.
The Mile High Glue Club. Goo Club, not glue.
Falling in the chowder again, man.
Yeah. Falling
There's
in the
two
shower.
ways we could go. Okay, 3 ways. I'm going to go with this one. 3 ways. Call back. Australian teen left quadriplegic
Ooh.
after swallowing garden snail as a dare.
Holy shit.
Right? You
I wasn't far off with the snail with the superpower a minute ago.
killing Australian teens one swallow at a time.
Oh my god.
You know what?
What did it do? It made his arms and legs fall off, or did?
Quadriplegic is all. None of them work.
Yeah.
Quad, yeah, 4
Yeah.
limbs. You'll find. I mean, carry the 4. All right.
It had to be, I guess, poisonous,
Yeah.
and made its arms.
That's Australia.
Yeah.
Don't swallow
anything in Australia.
Do not swallow in Australia.
No.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Never swallow in Australia.
It's a wink.
Might. Yeah. Right.
Right there.
Hi. Dare you to swallow that snail?
Oi. I know not to swallow.
All right. Give it me. Tried you my boomerang for it.
All right, here you go.
All right. Snail, I guess.
Oh, me legs.
Oh, me arms.
All right. Apparently, it paralyzed my legs in your arms. That's a powerful snail.
Yeah.
This is like in an element of growing up as a male to some degree. Specifically, this is a boy thing. I think being dared to do stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like girls, I guess, do that too. But boys, it's like swallow this, punch that, you put your dick in that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I've never really gotten on board with that stuff.
I was always, because I have a younger brother, he would do anything, no matter how crazy it was, he would do it. So for me, I was usually too afraid to do it, but I would come up with these ridiculous things, be like, that would be absolutely hilarious if this happened.
And then you tell
and I'll be
him.
like, hey, it'd be really funny if you did this, or if somebody, and then he'd be like, oh, all right, and then he would do the crazy thing, and it would be hilarious.
I remember the only time I ever got involved in something like, well, I mean, maybe if I really dig deep, it's probably more than one. But one that sticks out in my brain is friend of the show, Ben the Meaty, Baby Ben. We had to clean the kitchen after dinner, and I told him I think I've told the show on the show. He didn't have to help me. I would clean the whole kitchen by myself if he ate a packet of marinade powder.
Ooh.
It was just the marinade powder. Potent stuff.
I've
He was
never
to
heard
mix
this.
it with stuff. And he was like, yeah, all right. And he's like, well, I'll just mix it with water. And I was like, no, sir. You have to do it dry. And he opened it, put it in his mouth, and coughed. And a little puff of dust hit the air. And then he proceeded to vomit so hard in this big puddle. And then I said, no dice, man. Clean that up and then help me clean up the kitchen. I remember my dad coming and being like, what's going on here? And I was like, I laid it out for him. He's like, you guys are idiots. My boys, my dumb children. You don't even think about that of like, you know, there's like a series of growing up where you're like, you know, you live with your family for a while. And then it's kind of like after you leave high school, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you live with someone else's family. Maybe you get on the group with friends and you go off to college, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually you have kids and you're living with a house of your own progeny. How odd.
Very odd.
Of like, I birthed these. I've seen them grow. I've seen them become who they are. And that one just dared that one to eat that, and then that one vomited.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, guys?
Right.
And then you got to think, no, what the fuck me?
Yeah.
I say.
What the fuck me?
Yeah, Papa Marks, Dad, that's your creation. All of this, Dad, you have a hand in it. This empire we've built couldn't have happened without my dad.
Yep.
And your dad.
I would say that less so my family and more so the movie Congo.
Ugly gorilla.
Stop eating my sesame cake.
I've only seen the memes of that movie. Ugly gorilla, ugly.
Ugly gorilla. Don't yell at your mom, kids. Do it. There you go.
There are no children who listen to this.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe.
If so,
Email us.
hey, give us your mom's credit card money and we'll give you a shout out.
Give us her credit card money.
I don't even know how to scam people. That sounded like a little kid tried to scam somebody.
Can we take a break? I want to take a break because it's getting fucking hot in here.
Yeah, yeah.
What we should do, man, before it gets crazy hot, we should record like 6 hours. Just sit here and just fucking record for 6 hours.
Or for a couple, when we get a few days off, do like
bang, bang, bang. So then when it's really hot, because remember how fucking awful it is?
Yeah, it's miserable.
Yeah. So let's take a break. We're going to take a break, guys.
I came in like a rock. It's a party in the USA.
All right, we're back. Room's nice and cool again. Yeah. Let's do one more. This one's in the law, and then you have something you want to tell me about, which you've been dying and itching.
You probably won't find it funny at all, and you'll be like, "All right, man."
I went out drinking the other day, which is rare for me.
Yeah.
And the topic of what you and I get up to on a regular basis came up, and I mentioned how we sat in silence and watched Vern Troyer's sex tape.
Oh my God, we did just a couple days ago.
And I told that to no reaction. And I was like, well, do you guys know who Vern Troyer is? Like, yes, we know who Vern Troyer is. And I was like, well.
I was telling you need to watch the Hulk Hogan one again. That one's funny, man.
Vern Troyer had sex with a baby.
That was weird.
It was super weird. If you already are weird, and I guess maybe it put him on the map more, like, and it kept him in the zeitgeist.
He was riding that mini-me. That was what it came out around the time he was big on from those movies.
You Google it; it's about 2 minutes long.
He's a fine. This started because I found that he has like a cooking show or something, an eating show, and that's like one of my big things
on YouTube, right?
Watching weird people,
and he's odd. He's an odd dude.
Yeah,
he's got alien hands.
And naked, he's even weirder because it looks like he's got a head, like a normal looking head. Then it's like somebody took a pillowcase and filled it full of Rubik's cubes and had it fuck a woman.
Yeah. And it's weird because she kept like kissing the top of his head. Because it kind of looked like he was going down on her, but like, he's fucking her. He's just real little. Yeah. He's a grown woman.
Yeah, he didn't come up to her belly button, man.
All right, well.
Here's
one in the law.
The law dog, never get me, never gonna get me, law dog. I'd rather go down the hill with gunfires and go back to the big house. Never gonna get me, law dog. Never gonna get me, law dog. Never gonna get me, law dog. Never gonna get me, never gonna get me. Fuck you.
This one has a jingle.
Yeah.
Woman mistakes jail security booth for drive-through. Tries to order breakfast sandwich. Gets arrested.
Yeah, super drunk.
Yeah. That's 100% a drunk lady. Yeah. 100% something a drunk lady did.
That's super funny. Because, the cops are like, oh my, you won't believe what happened.
What are you trying to do now? You trying to order? Sandwich. Yeah. Ma'am.
How much you had to drink?
Ma'am.
I want a McGriddle. McGriddles will get you. It's like a time I crashed into a football stadium and told the cop I didn't see it.
Yep. It's like that time. I've seen people at security booths don't give a fuck because they're bored and they will bring down the law on you. I had a buddy try to get in. He went on to base. And he like technically has military. There was naval merchant or something. I can't remember exactly the story. But he like technically had the right license, the right certification to be able to get in and out of base. Mm-hmm. But it was like expired. It was like an old kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he was trying to go on the base to buy a TV and they let him on the base. But when he tried to leave the base, it was like a change of shift and that guy gave more of a fuck. Mm-hmm. And they had to bring like top brass. Eventually this like lady in like a limo pulled up and then they flashed his ID to her. She rolled the window down. She looked at it and was like, yeah, it's fine. And then let him, like they fucking brought in like top brass to like,
men.
Yeah. Security booth. My point is like, if you fuck up at a security booth, those guys are bored.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on.
They're itching for something to happen.
Like, oh, you're going to order a sandwich? Well, you're about to get arrested.
Yeah. If you're that blasted that you just think a person in a box
and I imagine
give you
they
sandwiches.
Said, oh, no. Like, no. This is... No, what?
Yeah.
What do you think you are?
I'm sure it was blatantly apparent. If you're drunk to the point that you think that a person standing in a box...
You want to act it out? We haven't done one of those, an old royal we act out. You want to be the guard? You want to be the lady?
I don't care.
You always say that, but then you do care. You're the lady.
Okay.
All right.
I'm the lady.
All right, ma'am. What's your business here today?
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the Pennsylvania State Penitentiary.
Penn Station?
No, ma'am. This is a jail. This is a prison.
I'll have no. Do you have the sausage now? What's the menu now?
Ma'am, this is a prison. What is your business here?
Large.
Okay.
That was a dud. Edit that out.
And scene.
Nate, edit point here. Let's just start again. Hi. Did we even do I Am Sam or any of that?
No, we didn't.
No, we did because we reset. You remember? We left. We turned the AC on. We did at the beginning.
I thought we were doing
this
another show.
This is not a new episode.
God. Are we too drunk to order? Holy crap.
We forgot what we were doing.
It's like when I yelled that thing about in that other episode. Remember what we've been talking? Chowder.
Here's another one in the law that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's try to trim up this list here. Woman convicted of hiring hitman to kill ex-husband, now accused of trying to have the hitman killed. You just chase that dragon. You keep hiring people and not paying them to kill people, and then when they come looking for the money, you've hired someone else to kill them, but they're never getting any of the money.
That's no way to live. It's like, I mean, that's the extreme version of using one credit card to pay off another credit card. Using one hitman to kill the other hitman. Eventually, they're going to know each other and be like, what? And it'll be like
no, she's going to pay me.
What's that movie?
Why don't they just kill her?
With John Cusack where he's an assassin?
What? Him? He was an assassin in the movie?
And Dan Aykroyd.
He was an assassin too?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound real.
And they knew each other and they're both trying to kill the same person, but then they start trying to kill each other.
Huh. Is that Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Kind of, but way before that. I remember it being a funny.
Can you imagine that life?
No.
How would you even begin the process? We live in a
Dark
foreign
web.
country.
The dark web.
How do you get to the dark web?
Onion net.
You been there?
No. I try, and I can never get there.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
The people make it sound like it's so fucking easy. Like, oh man, you can get to the dark web. Like,
You've
you gotta
tried?
be careful. Yeah.
You just Google dark web. What'd you do?
No, you get you can
tried.
get like an onion net.
Did you look
like,
on fucking YouTube?
like a Tor browser? Yeah, it wasn't on YouTube. Couldn't find a hitman on YouTube, so I don't know how to get the
You can
movie.
find a kid shitting an egg, but you
Can't find a hitman. Kill another hitman. No, that used to. Well, the big famous one that's not around anymore. I don't think was a Silk Road.
There's like a special browser.
Yeah. Well, it's just a Tor browser. It's just an anonymous browser, and you can use that, but it's shitty because it's slow as fuck because it redirects you all over the world to hide your location, supposedly. But then it's like you can go and find like these lists that will take you to these unmarked sites, and you can keep going and going, and you basically just end up. But it's so fucking random. I just don't know how to do it. Apparently,
You're just digging around.
yeah, you're just digging around, but everybody makes it sound like, oh, be careful once you get in there. Be careful what you click and where
Who's
you go.
everyone? Who, like these
Boards.
Oh, okay.
And it's like you get, it's like you click on something, and next thing you know, you could be in trouble because you're on a site where people are trying to sell heroin or like child porn or
Right.
people assassins for hire and stuff. I've not found any of that. It's just bullshit.
Right.
It's just bullshit.
Yes.
I mean, it's probably for the best that I didn't find it, but
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
there's no intention of hiring a hitman. I just want to see it. I just want to be, just be like, here, I could,
I'm not sure that would hold up
in court. It's like I want the same logic of why I've always wanted a live grenade, but it's probably for the best that I don't have one.
Yes.
You
would never be able to get one here.
No.
They're pretty controlled about knives.
Yeah.
No one has guns. Knives are real controlled. You're not going to get a live grenade.
Well, even in the States, I said always, Sam. I've always wanted a live grenade.
It's my story.
Because the thing is, I know I would have it. Because what would happen, I would think, having a live grenade is... Okay, so the dark web the dark web is like a live grenade, and the live grenade is like having a big, like hilariously sized fake penis. Because...
You can't use it?
No, because I would keep the grenade on a shelf and be like, that's my live grenade. That's a cool thing. But the thing is, at some point, you got a bunch of your drunk buddies over, and one of them grabs it, never in a million years thinking it's a live grenade, pulls the fucking pin on it, and we all die.
Yes.
And it's like a big dick.
In that...
It would be funny to have one for like a week, but then you'd be like, and then you would forget about it, and there'd just be a giant dick laying on your coffee table, and then somebody would come over from work, and there'd be no explaining it away. You would be like, no, I don't use the dick to fuck myself or anything. It's just funny. Look at it. Look how big it is. And they would never buy it. They'd be like, I went over to his house, and he forgot to put his dick away.
Right. I guess I understand, but I don't understand why it needs to be live. Why can't you just have a corked grenade?
What's the fun in that?
What's the fun in a live grenade?
That it can blow. You could blow up a car one day.
You would never be able to have roommates. No one's gonna live with you if you have blow up a car one day.
Yeah. On the dark web.
You fucking lunatic.
What else would you do with it?
Be straight with me.
I saw somebody.
Do you have a live grenade now?
I would never tell you. I would never tell anyone if I had a live grenade.
Then you're not putting it on your shelf.
I don't live alone yet.
I haven't perfected.
No, but no, because I saw once when I was in high school, someone was selling an old junky car for like $350.
Okay.
$350. And I asked so many of my friends, I was like, let's go in. Because I was like, it's going to be sold before. Because I was like, I was a kid. I didn't save any money, you know?
Sure.
And I was like, let's all pitch in and we can buy that car and we can like blow it up. And I'm like, no.
Where would you blow a car up? Like in a quarry?
I'm from West Virginia.
Okay.
You can just...
I'm from where people live.
Yeah. But no, there were places you could just like you take it to my dad's house.
Me too. There were around me too.
Just like a field somewhere that nobody lives around and blow it up.
Right, sure.
Shoot it or something, you know? Could get you on board. Same thing. $350, you buy a car to have a barbecue, and at the end of the night, you throw the grenade in the car and blow it up.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That would be kind of neat.
It'd be a good time.
But my point is...
I would have more fun there than the sex dungeon.
I feel like it would be easier to get a grenade than a hitman.
Yeah.
But you could get a hold of it. I bet you we could get a hold of a grenade.
Yeah.
Maybe not here.
No.
I've been to countries. I've been to countries. I saw a place in Cambodia. Mm-hmm. Did I tell you about this?
I don't think.
I tried so hard to get one thing to go, but it was a firing range, and they had the most ridiculous things. They had grenades you could throw. You could throw a grenade, and then like there was like crazy weaponry, like anti-aircraft guns and stuff that you could shoot.
Oh my god!
And you paid some like really small fee, and they just let you shoot stuff.
I know you hated that country, but we should go back just to do that.
I know you hated that.
Ow! Sorry, I poked myself in the eye. Oh my god, we're sitting here talking about I would be responsible with live grenades and firearms. Ow, my eye. Poked myself in the eye.
We're just talking to each other, and you managed to poke yourself in the eye.
I see it's for the best.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about whatever the porn you wanted to show me.
Oh, you can't look at any of it. You can't see the title or anything because it gives it away.
You just get on the internet?
I'm going to put it on here.
What do you mean?
Huh? I'm going to put it on the screen so you can
So
watch
I should
it.
look away, or?
Oh, I guess I can put it on my phone. It doesn't have to be on the TV, right?
Right, yeah. Just plug it in. No, just type it in. And I don't look?
No, don't look.
Okay. I won't.
Wait, I need a mouse.
I'm not looking. Can I look?
No.
Two grown men sitting in a room in Taiwan showing each other porn. One of them's not allowed to look. You've entered the goof grease zone.
Okay.
Can I look?
Okay, look.
All right, so now I'm looking. Nate has found porn over me looking. I'm going to go with narration just like we watched when the kids asked. So we're already on a tiled floor. Looks like it's probably like at a school classroom or something. It's a black and white checker tile floor. And is it playing? It's just a static shot. And it's playing. This is a very short porn. And it looks like, and it show you the interest of people, and it has dived. There's like a graph of interest that is just, I mean, what is this? It is only this. It's a minute and 30 seconds. So far, nothing has happened. I'm looking at a checkered. Should I continue to look? Can I look away?
No, I'll tell you what it is. You can see the title.
Two hot, invisible, and silent lesbians fuck on the floor.
It's on Pornhub.
How did you find that? Two hot, invisible, and silent lesbians fuck on the floor. That has 231,000 views.
Oh,
my lord. You got the vapors.
It was worth it to me.
Someone's into it.
How? There's nothing there. There's nothing to be into. You'd have to be in the floors.
Let's click one.
Okay. Let's
click one.
Let's click one.
We can do the drive-through lady. We gotta go hitman killed the hitman.
There was another one early on.
There was Australian teen quadriplegic after swollen garden snail.
Ooh.
And then there was genes of super mutants point to a new superpower.
What are you thinking?
I'm saying superpower.
Okay. Because the snail is just going to be poisonous, right?
Right. I reckon.
Reckon he's poison?
I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon.
All right, let's play the card. MIT Technology Review. Ooh, it's not going to be funny. Genes of human mutants point to a new superpower. DNA search finds people resistant to liver disease. Can we mimic the effect of the drug? I'm going to say end of... Not funny. Let's find another one.
No, it says the search for mutations that conjure medical superpowers has turned up people who are resistant to liver disease even if they drink like crazy.
Yeah, so there's people who, like, everyone knows a person who's just like, I never get sunburned. Like, that just never happens, man. I've never been sunburned.
Yeah.
Or, like...
Those people wear shorts in the winter.
Legs don't get cold. Or, things like that. So I guess they're just looking at their genes and being like, can we give this to everyone?
Yeah, let's look at the snail.
All right. Let's play the card.
Fuck you, science.
Oof, I'm real hungry. Australian teen left quadriplegic after swallowing garden snail as a dare.
That's a slug, though. It's a picture of a slug.
Sam Ballard, an aspiring rugby player from Sydney, Australia.
Oh, his dreams.
Never imagined that a silly thing like swallowing a garden snail at a party would end up ruining his life and leaving him quadriplegic. Sam's life took a devastating turn in 2010. He was at a friend's party drinking red wine.
Ooh, the demon red wine.
Red wine. Oh, eat this snail out there, you. It turned into the Star Wars, like red wine. Okay, when someone brought out a seemingly harmless garden snail.
Bottle of wine, fruit of the vine. When you gonna let me get sober? Leave me alone and let me go home. I want to go to bed and start over. My clicks got off. Okay, anyway, that's a picture of a slug.
I thought you were going to make a parody out of that. You just sang that song.
Yeah.
Out of a seemingly harmless garden snail and dared him to eat it. Eat it, I dare you, his friend said. It never went one to back off from a challenge. Sam just swallowed it whole. After having a good laugh with his mates, went back to the party. The teen didn't give the silly dare a second thought.
But he soon fell ill.
And had to be taken to the hospital, where doctors discovered that he had become infected with rat lungworm.
Rat lungworm. Dude, that's like Bizarro World Dolph Lundgren. Isn't that the same type of name? Rat lungworm, Dolph Lundgren. Don't give me that look. You know it's a weird name.
The parasite is usually found in rodents, but snails and slugs can sometimes become infected with it as well, after eating rat feces. Also known as Angiostrongylus cantonensis.
Rat lungworm.
Yeah, it doesn't really affect most people, but in rare cases such as Sam's, it has caused an infection of the brain.
Ooh.
Sam Ballard was diagnosed with
Dolph Lundgren.
a serious condition, but one that majority of sufferers recover from. The young rugby player seems to be rallying well against it, but then he took a turn for the worse and eventually fell into a 420-day coma.
Damn.
But eventually woke up, he was quadriplegic.
Well, you left something out.
I mean, it was a brain parasite. It was like a brain thing. It fucked up his brain. And then he went to a coma and he woke up, he was quadriplegic.
That's the missing part. I went into a coma. I woke up with no arms and no legs. What happened?
No. Quadriplegic means that you're paralyzed. Doesn't mean you have no arms and have no legs.
I thought that. Okay, I thought they were cut off and he was just a nubbin.
No, he doesn't have Nuggets disease. We have fun here. Oh, it's a good time.
What's that a picture of?
It's a parasite that's a slug. The now 20-year-old man is still confined to a motorized wheelchair, unable to move or speak. Has to be fed through a tube. Cannot control his body temperatures and suffer seizures. That sounds like a fucking
awful.
old wives' tale of like,
Don't do a dare. You'll end up like this boy.
yeah, don't do a dare.
Yeah.
Like what happened to? Hey, you remember that guy? Remember that guy on the rugby team? Remember him? He was like real good. He was going off to All-State. Whatever happened to him?
Oh, dude, do you know what he?
No,
Know what happened?
no.
He's down there having a
Have a couple snacks.
He was having what they call that back in the day? A wake snake. Having a case of the wake snakes down.
What
They said that in the 1920s.
about
In like America, so it doesn't apply.
what a plow? What, about what?
Getting really drunk in the daytime.
Oh.
He got him a case of the day snakes.
Oh, he had day snakes.
His dad said, "All right, you want to eat this snail?"
Oi, I reckon.
Yeah. Wait, no, I'm telling you, mate. You asked me.
Oh. I thought I was being asked to eat a snail.
So, yep. Yeah. He ate it. Worm got in his brain. Worm got in his brain.
Oi.
Went to a coma. 420 some odd days. You know, right? Wake up. His arms and legs don't work. Don't eat snails, mate.
You know what's great about this is our Australian friends would probably enjoy this, but
No, they're gonna be like, those fucking assholes.
not probably. But what I mean is like this is the way funny things work. It's funny to us because we don't know him, and it's also kind of a weird thing. He ate a snail and now he's a quadriplegic. But
That's
imagine if-
horrible.
yeah, no, it is. No, 100%. I don't think anyone would ever deny that it's horrible.
Yeah.
But it is. It's odd. It's goof
bizarre.
grease. It's like what the fuck? What do you? I mean, that's really what we're talking about. But the thing is, the idea is if anyone like imagine if our Australian friends maybe they know this guy and they'd be like, you fuckers.
If that's the case, we're really sorry in advance. It's shitty.
It is.
It's
I
just
mean,
weird. But don't eat snails.
yeah.
At a right rage of what that's what some I don't know any slang.
Anyway, he's trying to raise money
They rose 492,000.
because he needs. Anyway, this has been another episode of the Royal We.
Yeah.
I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
Thank Kishibashi for letting us use the song and just off the album for today. I'm gonna do that again. I want to thank
Why did you do it like that?
I want to thank Kishibashi for letting us use his song intro/pathos off the album 151A. I also want to thank Baby Ben and Kat to send us a bunch of headlines. That's great. If you want to send us headlines, and you should, you guys can do that at Royal WeCast on Twitter. And on Gmail at royalweecast@gmail.com. I also want to thank the great state of Australia. It's a state now, I've decided. I don't think any of our friends, actually, Australian friends, still listen to our podcast. This is a good litmus test.
Yeah.
Good. We've done it.
Good on you, mate.
Good night, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Dolph Lungworm. I've always wanted a live grenade, but it's probably for the best that I don't have one.
Yes.